Hello everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. I skipped a week, not last week but the one before. I've been having the craziest busy moment of my life right now. If you guys don't know, I am a professional freelance makeup artist and I've been so busy with contracts over the weekend and also sometimes during the week as well. It's been crazy. It's been really crazy and honestly I love it. I'm just very grateful for everything. Because of COVID, everybody's getting married this year. Why not? Today is going to be another inspiration look from the amazing Instagram page right here. I'll leave the name right there because I know I'm gonna have a hard time spelling it out and I don't want to butcher it either. And also I'll have the picture here or here. You guys could see the inspiration. Today's look is kind of like a cut crease swirly kind of look. Liner, very graphic and very colorful too, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So before I go ahead and show you guys the makeup tutorial, if you are new here to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and taking your time to watch my videos. It really means a lot to me, and if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video, and I would love to have you guys aboard on the light family that I have here on my channel. So if you guys would like to learn how I created this amazing look, please keep on watching. Alrighty you guys, so this is the look that we are going for today. Please excuse my baby hair. I hate it with passion, with extreme passion. But this is the look that I'm going for today, and again I really wanted to try kind of like the twisty, roundy kind of liner, and I find it so cool. And again, green. I haven't done green in a while here on my channel. As you guys saw in the picture, it's a little bit inspired by that, but obviously the colors, I didn't really have anything that's neon like the picture, but we're working with what we have here. But again, you can create it in so many different colors that your heart desires. But honestly, I just felt like dark, I felt like black, and I felt again a pop of color, and this is perfect. Perfect. So as you guys can see here, I already have the green on because when I first started, I'm like, oh crap, wrong eye. So I kind of started here and then I kind of moved on to the other eye. So I do apologize for that. But the first thing I did is that I primed my eye and I used my KVD Beauty, sorry, it's like a bit messy. Let me clean it up here. So I use my KVD white concealer in whiteout, which is perfect if you're working with bright colors, you want them to pop. I took again the Alien palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics and I used this green, and that's the green that you see right there. And this is called Alien. So I'm gonna be grabbing Alien with a small eyeshadow brush. This is from MAC and this is actually a travel size one, but they do have it in a bigger version, which is the 239 brush, which is my favorite lid brush ever. And I'm gonna put this green all over and also bringing it up to the crease areas. It's gonna basically go all over the eye. And I'm also grabbing the same color but with a fluffier brush. This is also from MAC. This is the 217 brush. The tricky part with this look is obviously the wing and the little twisties as well. That is a little bit more on the complicated side, but I would say just take your time with it and trust me, you'll get it. It's a little bit challenging, but it's really fun and festive. And you guys all know that I love to create crazy looks like that. This is kind of like my channel, and I feel like it's a good way that I'm actually showing you guys how to create it, because you know, you see this stuff, you're like, oh my god, that would be really cool on my eye, let's try it, and you have me to show you how to do it, which is really fun. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of this color right here. This one here, it kind of has like a bluish greenish iridescent in it. It is a little bit dark, so you really need to take it with a light hand. This is called Prob, I think that's how you spell it. Again, with the same 217 brush, and I literally dipped it once in here because you guys could see it's quite pigmented, so just be careful with that. And I'm gonna put that on the crease area. The reason why I'm doing this is just because I want to give a little bit of definition, if you know what I mean. And again, grabbing a little bit more and just putting the rest on the lid here. And I feel like it's good when you have somewhat of a darker color, because if you're working with neon or any bright colors, especially like with the swirlies, you want them to kind of pop. Next, I'm also taking a color called Pluto, which is the lightest shade in the palette. And Pluto is just gonna go under the brow bone area just to brighten up the whole look. And I'm also taking Pluto at the end on the tear duct area just to kind of brighten it up. So I'm just taking a big fluffy brush. There's literally nothing on this one, and I'm just gonna start cleaning out the harsh lines. I'm grabbing another palette that is discontinued, unfortunately, but if you have the Alien palette, it's called Abduction, which is quite similar to it, except this one is a little bit more green and I find it a little bit more vibrant. And it's this green right here. It looks quite neon on camera. In real life, it's a little bit more muted, but it's still bright. And this is the Electric Urban Decay palette. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this before, but this is such a beautiful bright palette. So I'm going to be taking this green right here, and this is called Thrash. I think that's how you spell it. But then eyeshadow brush, this is just a random eyeshadow brush that I have around, and I think I got this from Coastal Scents like years and years and years ago. So I'm just going to take Thrash and I'm going to put that on the inner corners, and that's going to make it more green. We're slowly getting into the neons and working with the neons. I'm also gonna dust a little bit of that in the inner corners, basically on the tear duct area. Now comes the liner. So I'm using my KVD tattoo liner in Trooper Black. I'm going to be creating a thick line on the upper lash line, wing it out like normal, and I'm also going to extend the tear duct area. For the wing, I normally started where my waterline is, but this time I'm just gonna do it a bit higher than that. So instead of starting right here, I'm gonna start it right there. And I'm gonna wing it out. So now you have your wing. Now you're going to go ahead and create the cut crease wing, which is the wing that goes on the top. I'm just going to try to match it up to the other eye as much as possible. I did it, but I find it a bit higher than the other eye, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go ahead now and make it thicker. Over here, I'm going to start rounding it up. A bit higher, but it's fine. We're gonna work around it, no big deal. Now I'm gonna go ahead and create the extended little wing on the inner corners. I'm gonna go ahead and take the black eyeshadow again from the Alien palette, and this is called Black Hole, and I'm gonna go and smudge it on the inner corners, but on the lower side of the eye, so basically on the lash line, lower lash line. I'm just gonna smoke it out like this, and you need to, I would say, start off with a light hand so you can easily blend it out. And I'm also gonna do the same thing on the outer corners here. So I'm just gonna lightly wing it out and then bring it down, and then try to blend it and keep a light hand with this. You can take that big brush that you did the cleaning and just kind of run it under the black so you can have a kind of like a faded blended effect. When you have nothing on the brush, it's easier to blend out some dark shades. I'm gonna take a fluffier brush. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the black, and I'm just gonna go and fade it and blend it out. And I'm also grabbing the gray that's in the palette right here, and this is called Tall Gray, and this is gonna help me blend it out a little bit more. I'm gonna take that green again from the Urban Decay palette, just a tiny bit, and I'm gonna dust it inside here where the wing is. So just dusting it on the inside. I'm also grabbing that same green with the same brush, and I'm going to pack this on the lower lash line. And I'm also gonna drag it down. Now I make it a little bit brighter. You're gonna see how in a second, but this is just kind of like a base for me. Now I have a little bit of that green eyeshadow, which is from the palette right here, this one. I scratched a little bit from it and I have it on my little plate here. And I'm also taking my Makeup by Mario, just applying a little dot of that here on the side. And this one, it is the mixing liquid with a small little eyeshadow brush, just wetting my brush with that and then grabbing that green. And this is how you kind of transform it into liquid and becomes kind of like a liner. So I'm just gonna grab that green and I'm gonna start sketching out the wing. So I'm gonna start off with the lower part of the eye, going up with this. And then from here, I'm gonna go and start creating my little wing. So I'm gonna start off like in the, kind of like in the middle or so. Gonna create a little twist. It's gonna be hard to see because of the color. I'm gonna be mixing some other colors so I can make it a little bit more brighter. So over here, we're gonna go over the black liner and we're gonna go a bit lower with this and then going back up. And here we're not gonna go over the liner again. We're just gonna go on top of the black and continue the look. I'm just gonna go back down with this. It's okay if you feel like you went over the black when you weren't supposed to. It's completely fine. We're just gonna go over with the black. That looks like this for now. I know you can't see it as much. Maybe you can a little bit, but I'm gonna make it quite brighter, just a tiny bit. Now I have this palette right here. This is from Slick. You guys have seen me use this palette before, and this is the Acid palette. I'm not sure if they still have this, but this is the perfect neon shade, especially the 4 shades in the middle here. These are quite neon. They don't really show as neon on camera as they are in real life. So I'm taking this green right here. So I have that green right there, taking the liquid mixer, and now I have that. I'm gonna go over that liner again just to make it stand out a little bit more. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of this green right there. It looks quite green, but it's actually more on a minty shade, and this is from the Glisten palette and this is from the Clay Drop collection. I'm gonna put a drop of that on the palette, creating my mix. You see how light it is, which is great because it's gonna transform it kind of like into a neon. When you work with the colors and they're not like 100% completely dried, they tend to blend to each other and they create a really cool look. So I'm gonna take the black liner and I'm gonna clean it up. I'm obsessed with this look. It's so fun. Now I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna do it on the upper lash line. Now for that green for the lower lash line, I'm taking a little bit of this green right here and I'm just gonna take it a little bit when it's wet and I'm gonna pop it right in the middle. And I'm gonna go back to that Urban Decay palette, the green one, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it right on top. And this is gonna help it pop a little bit more. I did put a little bit of white, just a tiny bit, ColourPop gel liner. Not my favorite, but it works. And I'm just gonna go, I know it's crazy on my brush because it's like drying up, but it still works. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that white and make it pop a little bit more. Now I'm taking a black gel liner. This is from NYX. And this is the Jet Black Gel Liner. And I'm gonna be putting that on the waterline. And I'm also putting it on the tear duct area because the stuff does not move. And I'm also putting it on the inner corners, just on the waterline. Now it's time to go ahead and apply the little gems that you guys see here sparkling. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of match it up to the other eye. Now let's go ahead and apply lashes and mascara. I'm going to be using my Benefit Cosmetic The Real Magnet Mascara. And for lashes, you guys all know I'm using the GlamLite and Mikayla lashes. I actually ordered another pair of this and the other one that she has. And this is in code orange. I just love them so much that I literally had to reorder them. And I'm also applying a little bit of individual lashes. These are from MFMA. You can check out their website in the description box, and you can also use my coupon code, which is LBBYND, and you can get 10% off everything on the website. Also, if you need this right here, that is from MFMA, and it also comes with the little spatula too, which is great. So check out MFMA if you need one of these, because these are so handy. I'm also debating about maybe putting some contact lenses on, so we'll see. So let me go ahead and apply all of that, and I'll be back to do the face makeup with you guys. Now I'm gonna go ahead and contour. I'm using my KVD palette here. This is the Shade and Light palette, and I'm using ShadowPlay and taking Subconscious to really chisel out the face and bring some color in. And I'm gonna chisel out my face and bring some color in. Don't look at my neck. I burned myself with my straightener 2 times, here and here, because the first time was not enough. So I needed to burn myself another time. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose, chisel it out, bring some shape to it. I'm gonna take Subconscious, which is a hint darker, and I'm just going to concentrate it more on the outer corners. Blush time, you guys all know I'm gonna go for this palette right here because it's the best one, and I'm gonna mix a little bit of Tau and a little bit of that one too. This is called Yara, and putting that on the apples of the cheeks. Well, blending it with my contour. I'm also gonna grab and put some on the temples area because I love that effect. I love the blushed up look because it's so pretty. I'm gonna add my beauty marks. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face a little bit. I am using, this is the Makeup Revolution and Friends collection. This is the Phoebe one. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of freckles around the nose area. Gonna go ahead and highlight. I'm using the Mikayla and GlamLite highlighter. There's a lot of highlight going on the nose area. For lips, now the picture has like a pinkish kind of lip. There's a little bit of blush on the nose, so I'm gonna take a little bit of that pink right here, and I'm just gonna lightly dust it on the nose. Oh my god, this is cute. Okay, I like that. This is really cute. So for lips on the picture, so it's kind of like pinky, but I'm gonna be mixing it up a little bit because I don't really like super bright pink lips. So I'm gonna be taking Soar lip liner from MAC Cosmetics. Now I'm gonna take a color. This is from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I'm not sure if they still have it in the collection. This is called Fully Nude. Oh, I love this one. And it's kind of pinky too. Oh, this is cute. I have a tiny bit left of this gloss, and it's actually a super good gloss. And this is a clear one. I believe Jeffree Star still has this one. This is just a clear gloss, and it's called the Shane Gloss. It's from the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star collection. And this is how it looks. So let me go ahead and fix up my hair, put a nice top on, and I'll be back to finish up this tutorial with you guys. Alrighty guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun creating this look, and honestly I am totally obsessed with this one. It is so freaking awesome. I feel like a rebel rock and roll chick right now. Literally, this is how I feel. If you guys are curious about certain products I use on my face, please check out the description box down below, I think, or now it's like here or here, I don't know, YouTube keeps changing. But anyways, everything's going to be listed in the description box if you guys are interested to know some of the products that I used on my face. If you have any comments or concerns, just leave them all in the comments down below and I'll try my best to answer each and one of you guys. On that note, I want to wish you all a wonderful day. Thank you all so much for watching, and also thank you so much for your love and support that I've been getting here on my channel. It's been so heartwarming for me, and honestly I absolutely enjoy reading your comments and also seeing your support, not only on my YouTube but also on my Instagram page. So thank you guys so much for cheering me up every single day. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.